Mark Zuckerberg was once just another young man sitting in front of a computer, unsure of his place in the world. Growing up in a quiet suburban town in New York, he was a curious child who loved experimenting with software and technology. It was hard to imagine back then that this teenager, with an unassuming demeanor, would go on to change the entire fabric of human communication. But from his bedroom at Harvard University, Mark had an idea that would eventually alter history. This was the beginning of Facebook, the site that would soon captivate millions and spark a worldwide revolution. The idea of Facebook started simply a way for Harvard students to connect with each other online. Mark, along with his roommates Eduardo Saverin, Andrew McCollum, and Dustin Moskovitz, worked tirelessly on their project. It was just another campus project, at least at first. But as soon as Facebook went live, it became apparent that this was more than a school-based network. In just a few weeks, other universities wanted in. The viral spread of Facebook's concept was unstoppable. It wasn't long before it was clear Facebook was destined for something far greater than just college connections. As Facebook expanded beyond Harvard, the excitement was palpable. Mark and his friends scrambled to keep up with the demand as students from all over the U.S. began flocking to the platform. What started as an exclusive space for college students soon became open to anyone with an email address. Facebook was gaining a massive following. But with this growth came tension. As Mark navigated the challenges of scaling the platform, he faced increasing pressure, both from investors and his team. The future of Facebook was uncertain, and every decision Mark made felt critical, almost as if he was on the edge of a precipice. Facebook's rise wasn't without its complications. In 2004, Sean Parker, the founder of Napster, joined Facebook as its first president. While Sean's expertise in the tech world helped steer the company forward, tensions began to surface. Legal disputes arose as Facebook's success started to attract attention from big players, including the Winklevoss twins, who accused Mark of stealing their idea. Mark found himself in the middle of a whirlwind of legal battles, with his dreams and his company hanging in the balance. The pressure was intense, and it was unclear whether Facebook could weather the storm. Despite the chaos, Mark's vision for Facebook remained unchanged. He wasn't just building a social network. He was crafting a platform to connect the world. With each new feature, whether it was the like button, the news feed, or photo sharing, Facebook grew stronger. But with growth came new challenges. Privacy concerns began to surface, and people started questioning how their personal information was being used. Facebook became the subject of intense scrutiny, and Mark had to confront difficult questions. The trust of millions of users was on the line, and Mark's leadership was put to the test. As Facebook reached its peak, it was no longer just a platform. It had become a cultural phenomenon. With more than 100 million active users by 2008, Facebook's influence was undeniable. However, Mark wasn't content to stop there. He wanted Facebook to be more than a website. It had to become an integral part of people's daily lives. With each new update, Facebook became more than just a space for social interaction. It became a hub for business, entertainment, and communication. Yet, this rapid evolution also brought new challenges, and Mark faced mounting pressure to maintain Facebook's success. Then, in 2012, Facebook went public, marking the next chapter in its story. The IPO was one of the most anticipated events in tech history, but it didn't go as smoothly as expected. shares struggled, and Mark was under fire from investors who demanded more growth. With billions of dollars at stake, Mark's leadership was once again under a microscope. But Mark wasn't interested in short-term success. He was focused on the bigger picture, on the idea of a connected world. Little did anyone know that this was just the beginning of Facebook's journey. As Facebook entered the global stage, Mark faced new challenges. Acquisitions like Instagram and WhatsApp showed that Mark's vision wasn't just about social networking. It was about creating an entire ecosystem. Yet with every acquisition came new hurdles. The tech industry was shifting, and Facebook had to adapt. The rise of new competitors, the changing preferences of users, and the increasing complexity of running a global company all added pressure. Facebook was no longer just a social platform. It had become a sprawling empire that needed constant attention. As the years passed, Mark's role evolved. No longer just a college student with an idea, he had become one of the most powerful figures in the world of technology. But with power came responsibility. Facebook was increasingly scrutinized for its role in political influence, fake news, and data privacy scandals. Mark found himself at the center of global debates. But even amidst the controversies, he stayed focused on his ultimate goal: to build a connected world. Mark knew that Facebook was more than just a company. It was a reflection of the digital age itself. Today, Facebook, now Meta, stands as a testament to Mark Zuckerberg's vision and resilience. From a dorm room project to a global powerhouse, Mark has revolutionized the way the world connects. But the journey is far from over. With new ventures into virtual reality and the metaverse, Mark continues to push the boundaries of what's possible. Facebook, now a part of Meta's expansive vision, is still shaping the future of technology and human interaction. Mark's story is not just about building a company, it's about reshaping the world itself.